Palantir reveals what's behind the curtains, and we get a fresh set of new videos, 6 to be exact, detailing pretty intimately behind the scenes of some of the up and comers that have joined Palantir recently. Now, this series of 6 videos about Palantir employees is quite fascinating purely because it's kind of getting to know who the next generation of Palantirians are, and it shows the common themes really about the company, its mission, as well as the kind of people it attracts and the work they do. And they're all posted here on Palantir's YouTube channel, and me retelling each of their stories individually won't do it justice, so please check it out when you're interested. But after going through these from an outsider's perspective, at least, and with some self reflection of my own career and personality, definitely shows why Palantir is a bit different kind of an organization out there when you take it the typical corporation. And this is already obvious too from what we hear from management publicly and the kind of things that especially Alex Karp says around the world. But even for the boots on the ground, they make it no secret. It's a demanding but also rewarding work environment at Palantir. You work on tough problems, but that also makes it so sweet to tackle. And when you make some progress, and makes it super motivating to work at when you deal with these. And another big theme too from these videos that we get a diverse range of backgrounds. We aren't say that tech giant filled to the brim with only software engineers coming from XYZ at a university. Palantir is solving real problems, and it takes some thinking outside the box, but also the idea of taking different perspectives who are near or outside of a problem, or even adjacent in a similar industry to really come up with ways to build solutions. At least from what I've seen, they really look for a certain person outside of just their expertise and background, which of course is still very crucial and important, but there are personality traits and internal drivers that they're seeking out that a lot of these individuals here showed. Now, like any corporate kind of content too, just to warn you, this can always be taken with a grain of salt. Obviously, they'll showcase the most interesting stories as well as the participants who are willing to do the above and beyond and be in this video at any organization takes a certain kind of person. Definitely not me personally, voluntarily at least. And to be honest, I'm literally the opposite. Pay me my salary, I'll give you good work, but I'm not going to break my back doing it. But I'm also a bit older than these up and comers, so you never know how people will turn out over the years. But additionally, I think these kind of behind the scenes is great considering it brings that human aspect. When being a customer for Palantir, for example, you're working with a real person. And I get it, interacting with the software heavily from any vendor has you sometimes forget there's an army of individuals behind the scenes who developed it or developed the products and also bringing you support, improving it, helping run the organization just to make sure you get your value and so much more. And I still remember that highlight too from Alex Karp's earnings letter from Q3 of 2023, where he detailed the revenue per employee, which really showcases that multiplier effect that I'm at least speculating they expect to get from these up and coming employees, and everyone in their headcount makes a difference. So bringing in 500,000 per employee is obviously not something to sneeze at. So it's definitely a different cup of tea from, say, the demos they post and the highlights that we've seen from Palantir's YouTube channel. Unless you go super far back, I think there are some similar things, but I think this is cool to know who will be learning from the experienced veterans at Palantir. It shows that eagerness to learn and finding a place in their own careers, that they saw the opportunity at Palantir that it's special to them and they took a chance and a leap of faith. And some of them took really big chances going through their different hardships, and one even detailing him dropping out of his Ivy League college journey early just to work full-time at Palantir. So we'll see if Palantir continues to post content like this, but what are your thoughts below, and I'll see you in the next video.